It's not how do I incrementally get better with measurable goals that I can see and they're specific. No, it's I'm going to be the best I can be. So I get to the end of every single day absolutely spent. You look after your nutrition, you look after your fitness, you make sure you've got energy, but at the end, you're dead. You get to the 10 o'clock at night and you sleep well because you've done everything you could in your power in that day, and your energy levels are at zero. Just like your iPhone. If you've used it a lot, you've used it to the max, no matter what you're using it for, if it's dead at the end of the day, it's spent. You got to be the same. If you've got a goal and you're not using all of your battery or every single day, your internal energy, you got to think to yourself, how could I have done more? You get a blank page like this, and it says something like Tuesday, and at the bottom it's got like the world's greatest driver, just to remind you. So they got the world's greatest driver. How can you fill the white space with the kind of jobs that will force you to move forward, that will cause you to fail, that will be embarrassing sometimes if you call someone up and they say no? But how can you fill that white space there on Tuesday towards being the best driver in the world? So you do these jobs, even if you've got school for some of the day or a job, this part here in the evening, how can you maximize it in a way where you've got a standard of, I want to be the best in the world. No one will outwork me. How can you do that? And I want you to answer that question, and not only answer it and write it down, but execute on it. And if you do that long enough, magically, you get a bit of luck. But if you hold yourself to a standard that is stupidly high, like being the best in the world at whatever you do, it's amazing how that job list, that white space on the blank page, the jobs change. It's not just about doing enough. It's not calling 2 or 3 people and maybe they'll give you something. No, it's calling 20 with something that offers them value. The quality of your questions that you ask yourself on a second, minute, hourly basis direct your answers and your life direction. I want you to remember this. It's not questions like, what if I fail? What if I'm not good enough? What will people think? Because then questions just take you down a road where you're going to stutter. You're going to stop. You're going to have a terrible to-do list. But if you come up with questions like, what could I do today? The maximum. What would so-and-so do in my position? And wear their armor, where they're like, what would they be? You walk like them throughout the day and say, right, this is what I'm going to do. And this is all about you taking action, right? It's you getting the right mindset and the right perspective and the right standard. So you take the actions that you need to take in order to get the outcome that you've got in your mind. Because the only person stopping you is you. The person in the mirror is the only person that's standing in your way.